Thank you so much, QED-C, for inviting me to be here. So I'm Elena Yndurain. I work for QunaSys, in charge of international expansion. So QunaSys is a Tokyo-based quantum computing software company. We're specialized in the chemistry field. And in the offering, we have several topics. So we work with companies to develop use cases. We also do government subsidized projects to boost quantum innovation and quantum technologies. We co-host events together with other companies in the industry to maximize outreach of quantum computing. We have open source content in which we have simulators to test quantum algorithms, also to benchmark the performance of the algorithms. We have a consortium of industry companies focused in chemistry that work together to boost and learn quantum. We have a software development tool that's called QED-C to develop use cases and algorithms for quantum chemistry. It's available on the cloud. And we have a training program that's for STEM and for business profiles. And I'll go a bit more in detail about the training part. So in terms of training, we've trained already more than 50 companies in the chemistry field. We had 170 global students joining a challenge we had at QPark. The challenge was to improve the algorithms, the foundational algorithms of quantum, and also the chemistry algorithms. Our software, QED-C, has had more than 3.3 million calls for testing algorithms, so to test how an algorithm is translated from a classical format to a quantum format and simulate its performance and benchmark it. More than 60 companies have used it to learn. We have 6 ready-to-use chemistry examples that we use in the training. So these are real chemistry examples that computational chemists use. And then we have in our trainings, we mix both academia with industry, because we believe that to learn quantum and to be able to work in quantum, to get ready to retrain yourself if you're in the workforce or if you're a student at the university to gain the skills to be employable, you need to have the double vision. So we have university professors, and we also have researchers that are the instructors of our training. And so far we trained more than 150 employees to upskill their knowledge. So the training we made it very modular and available for anyone, because we know that there are different people are in different paths in their career to learn quantum. So we have a generalist type of knowledge that's more about the foundation. So we help students acquire the quantum foundations with the introduction to quantum, all the knowledge they need to know and the state of the art. We also have quantum for chemistry, so an overview of how to use quantum for chemistry, and with all the limitations of the existing chemical calculations, the skills you need to upgrade and to be able to understand quantum, so physics, algebra, chemistry. And then we have a use case discussion in which we analyze what are the use cases for quantum and how do I prioritize them, and then how do I build a roadmap. And then finally, if you want to develop, we have a developer training, which we start with a use case to see real examples of use case, but then we deep dive into the coding. The coding is done with a simulator, open source simulator, and with our development tool, QED-C, and because it has ready to use real use case chemistry simulations. So this, of course, if you're interested and you want to go the whole thing, we have this intensive 5-day course in which you finish and you're ready to work in quantum, because you acquire all the knowledge that you need, right? If you're interested, we have a course upcoming at the end of October. It's going to be in France, and actually you get a certification by the University of Strasbourg. You can take it either in person or online, and it's targeted to anyone who wants to learn quantum. And also computational chemists, physicists, anyone in STEM, and developers that want to learn how to code. And so just to finish here, the call to action. So if you want to get trained, there are 4 ways you can do it. You can either do an in-house tailored training that usually leads to a research development, or you can have a use case discussion to discover different use cases and then test them with the examples that we have ready to use. We can also have upskill training for workers, which is this example I gave you of the University of Strasbourg, or also if you join our consortium QPark, And then finally, university, if you're in academia and you want to have a university training, we also have university-ready modules for students to give them the skills to be employable in quantum. So here's my contact information and then the link if you want to join the training.